Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with chapter number 6, and name of the chapter is Direct, Indirect Speech. To start with it, firstly, I will tell you the meaning of direct and indirect. So, let us start with the three persons in the language: first person, second person, and third person. Who is called first person? I is called the first person, who is the speaker. Second person, with whom we are talking, is called second person. Third person, about whom or about which we are talking about, is called third person. For example, if I am talking about he, she, or it will be third person. So, in our daily life, we make a lot of utterances, a lot of sentences to tell what the person said to me. So, if I'm the speaker, for example, I'm telling you something about the person, he may be a male, he may be a female, or it may be some commodity about which I'm talking about. And I'm telling you what that person said to me. So most often 70% I will tell you according to my perspective point of view, that he said to me that. Then I will use my own words. I will simply convey you the meaning. But on the contrary, in few of the cases, we have to emphasize the actual words of the speaker. So for that sake, we will use inverted commas. For example, he said, I am not well. So I have written this sentence inside inverted commas. I have used inverted commas because I'm writing the actual words of the speaker. I'm writing the actual words of the speaker. So that's why I have used inverted commas. He said, on the contrary, mark the change in the second sentence. He said that he was not well. I have not written the same sentence as spoken by the speaker in the past, but on the contrary, I have used my own words. So this kind of speech, this kind of sentence is called indirect speech. But on the second side, on the flip side, the first sentence is called direct speech, as we have written directly the sentence as said by the speaker in the past. No any alteration, not even the tense we have changed. Everything is similar as said by that person. The same words, the similar words means actual words of the speaker without any alteration. So I deem that you have already understood the meaning of direct and indirect. For more depth, let us have a glance on the second page. Direct speech. In it, we write actual words of the speaker and we quote them, means we use inverted commas. See, inverted commas we have used to write it. On the second sentence, on the second side, indirect speech. In this kind of speech, we convey the exact meaning of the speech, what the speaker wanted to say to me in the past. I just want to convey that thing. I'm not concerned about the repetition of the same words of the speaker. I'm not repeating the same words of the speaker, but I'm writing according to my perspective point of view. So that kind of speech is called indirect speech. In this kind of speech, we are not using any kind of commas. So it will be direct. I will give you 3 examples. Just have a glance. He said, I'm late today. This is direct speech because I have used inverted commas and at the same time, I have used the actual words of the speaker. I am late today. He said me in the past, but he said at that time he used am, present tense. But I didn't change. I will not change any of the changes. I will not mark here. Neither I have changed the pronoun, not even the tense, the time indicator also. It will remain the same. So that's why this is called direct speech, means directly spoken by the speaker in the past. He said that he was late that night. Now see, we haven't used any inverted commas. And at the same time, see, there are not actual words of the speaker. He said I, but I have used he. At that time, he used am, but I have used was now. He said today at that time, but I have used now that day. So according to my perspective point of view, according to my own ideology, I'm just making the sentence, but see, the meaning is same. We are not going to change the meaning. So he said to omit inverted commas, I have used that. And he will change according to, I will change first person according to the subject given here, first subject. He said that he, am is the present indefinite tense, and according to the rules set by the grammarians, simple present tense always changes into past indefinite tense. Am will change into was, late, today. Today means at that time he was speaking in the present, but now he has, we are telling about someone, and he has said the sentence in the past. So to denote today, the past counterpart will be that day. That day means in the distant past, he said. So how we are going to use change the adverb of time or the time indicators? There are rules. So I will tell you in the next class. Now just you will have to glance, you will have to mark, you will have to be cautious about the change of the verb in second sentence. Rahim said to Ritu. Now see, there are two subjects of the reporting. This whole portion up to this is called a reporting verb, and the next is called reported speech. In the reporting verb, we have two subjects, Rahim and Ritu. It was my mistake. Who is saying? It was my mistake. My means first person, speaker. First person changes according to the first subject in the reporting speech. This is the first subject. This is the second subject. Rahim said to. First of all, said to it's changed into told in the simple sentences. If question is there, then there is separate rule. We will do it later on. Just see the simple statements. Rahim told Ritu that. This will also be changed into that. It will remain it. It is the third person, and third person is not changed. That it was. Was is the past indefinite tense, and this is a rule that past indefinite tense is changed into past perfect tense. That it had been his mistake. My means Rahim said to Ritu, Rahim, first person, my, his mistake. Now the last sentence, see, the teacher said honesty is the best policy. You will have to see one thing. Honesty is the best policy is a kind of proverb that remains the same wherever you go, in any nook or corner of the world. Either you are in Europe or you are in India. This is the authenticity of life. This is the truth of life. Everyone, this is a universal truth, I would rather say. Means this is not going to be changed. Nobody is going to say in the West that honesty is the bad policy. Everyone would say that honesty is the best policy. So these kinds of sayings or the words of wisdom that are not going to be changed. This is a proverb. We will not change it. So see, the teacher said to omit, to remove inverted commas, I have used that. Honesty is the best policy. Same words I have written there. No any change even in the verb also. So in this chapter we are going to learn about how the tense is. Three things we are going to change in indirect. First is tense, second is pronouns, third is time indicator. First is tense, second is time indicators, and third is pronouns. So we will learn in it.